Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 563. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you're having trouble finishing it, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Ink. Ink like that stuff we write with. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. "To me, ideas are worth nothing unless executed. They are just a multiplier. Execution is worth millions." Steve Jobs. Once again, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. And normally every Monday, I offer a tip or a strategy in each of those three author pillars I just mentioned: writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Today, though, I'm really feeling the mindset pillar, so let's make today a Mindset Monday. And here are three mindset tips that have been on my mind lately, whether because I'm personally dealing with them in my own writing or I'm seeing them come up for many of my author clients in their writing. Number one, and this is based on a post I was inspired by on Instagram. If you secretly believe that you are not capable of writing a book, you will not write it. Expanding on that a bit, you might even find every quote-unquote rational reason in the world not to write a book or to quit writing a book you've started. If you find yourself doing this, I would advise going back to that core belief, that core question. Do you believe you are capable of writing a book? This is a great journaling assignment. And also, if you chase the validity of each individual reason for not writing your book, you could be chasing your tail in circles forever, when really it goes back to that question. Do you believe you're capable of writing a book? Number two, immersing yourself in the constant learning and mastery of the craft of writing is great. It's awesome. It's valuable, unless it replaces actual execution. This is something to think about. Are you learning and taking action, or are you learning to avoid taking action? I find that in writing in particular, the best lessons come from doing. Writing is a craft designed for doing, not just thinking. Number three. And finally, one of my frequent messages here on the show that has really come to life for me recently is knowing the why behind your book. That's right, the why. Your personal and or professional reason for your book project. And I will even confess that I recently had a start and stop experience with a novel idea. It was a really fun book idea, just super fun. But ultimately, I classified it under cool idea, but I'm not passionate about it. I don't really know my why for executing on it. And I was looking from the standpoint of like the amount of effort it would take to follow through on this idea. And I could already kind of see down the road and say, I don't really have a strong enough foundation on this. So let's shelve this for the time being. Nothing I'm really passionate about. In other words, for me, the idea didn't have legs and didn't hold my fascination enough to be interested, again, in the idea of all the work it would take to bring it to reality. I need a really strong why. I'm sure many of you can relate to that. I mean, how many cool story ideas are out there? And quite often it's a matter of narrowing it down to which ones have the biggest why for you for following through with them until the end. It might be how the book's overall message syncs with one of your personal experiences or your personal core values, or maybe just a character or characters that you're obsessed with. Any why is a good why. But my point is, the lesson about having a solid why to drive your book project was definitely reinforced for me recently. So something to definitely keep in mind, especially if you're kind of like reaching a dead end with your book project. That's one of the things to look at. Look at your why for the project. And as always, thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And please drop by my Ink Authors group on Facebook for motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing, resources, and more. I will drop the link in the show notes as always. Ink Authors on Facebook. Until tomorrow, happy writing.